Hello, everyone, and welcome to a new episode of Train Talk TV, hosted by yours truly, the Great American Rail Fan. Only 2 points today. CSX just released pictures of a SD40 painted in its original C&O colors. It's destined for the C&O Historical Museum in Clifton Forge. And on the flip side of that, CSX has ceased engine facility operations at Indianapolis, Indiana, effective immediately. And without further ado, we're going to jump right into that. Like the first thing I mentioned, CSX just turned out an SD40-2 from their Huntington shops, painted in the original Chesapeake and Ohio colors that the unit originally ran in. The road number 7534 is an SD40-2, and I believe it was also the last unit running on the roster that had a C&O paint job. Now it is set to arrive to the museum, but not as a complete engine. As far as I know, it will arrive missing 6 traction motors. But according to the article that I read from Trains Magazine, the unit is still serviceable, and the museum plans to restore the unit to operating condition and lease it to the Buckingham Branch Railroad nearby, which is pretty neat because the route that the Buckingham Branch runs on is part of the original C&O lineage. So the plan there would be basically to have a running heritage unit that would also generate revenue for the museum. It's a pretty cool concept. And now on to the Avon Yard issue. For those who don't know, Avon Yard is a CSX hump yard west of Indianapolis, Indiana, and recently local news ran the story that CSX has made the decision to cease engine facility operations there effective immediately. While the number of employees furloughed is not known at this point in time, there will be some people there losing their jobs, and that's always sad to see. For those who've been keeping track of CSX, this probably doesn't come as much as a surprise because, as you know, the CSX has been going through quite the streamlining process on a lot of its facilities, most notably the dehumping of a lot of railroad yards and converting to flat switching. So they say this is just another thing to be cut back on. And with that being said, this is all I've got for today. Thank you for tuning in, and check back on the channel for future news and articles.